Okay, I'm Samuel Atola. Suicide and justice is very, very important to our society, especially considering the stress that is associated with living in Nigeria today. And there have been a rise in cases of suicide, and there can be enough advocacy for people who are vulnerable, the most vulnerable people in our society. And I think that there is a connection between advocacy for suicide and justice, because we know that suicide is also criminalized in Nigeria, and some efforts are being made to actually work towards decriminalizing suicide, so that people who are vulnerable can openly and freely reach out for relevant help that they need. Yeah, there are a lot of causes or risk factors rather for suicide. Of course, the first most important risk factor is mental health, the person's mental health. So people who are struggling with depression, people who are struggling with difficult relationship, people with trauma background, people who have setbacks in their lives, either relationship or occupation, are also likely to experience suicidal ideation, suicidal attempts, and that's why the role of the mental health professionals, the role of leaders, and the role of role models in society are very, very critical, and the kind of message that we project as a society, because when people realize that their lives are valued, and that they are important in the societal structure, they begin to feel a sense of connection. Because suicide is when you feel like there's nothing to live for a day. You rather die than continue to live. So when you reinforce people's sense of connection, either to their community or to the society at large, it also helps to stem that impulse to want to end your life. My recommendation is that we should continue to project our voices in support of every effort that is being made, both at the macro and the micro level, to address the epidemic, the minor epidemic that is suicide, and as much as possible, we should also sensitize people to the normality of the instinct to want to end your life when you feel like things are not going well for you. In most cases, suicide is a cry for help anyway. And when we pay attention to the message behind suicide rather than the suicide attempt itself, then we begin to get across to people who are most in need, of intervention. And it's also important that we elevate the relevant stakeholders who are capable of actually dealing with this issue. And I'm talking in particular about mental health professionals. I'm talking about policy institutes, government agencies that are charged with the responsibility of maintaining national health, coming up with good policy that would allocate sufficient resources to those or to the community that are most in need of those resources, because mental health is like the foundation of every other kind of living that we're going to do. So whether we're going to prosper as a society depends on the level of vibrancy of our mental health. I am a personal friend of the convener of this conference, and I want to say that I respect him a lot, and he's doing a wonderful job. He has been doing this long before now, and the fact that we are here today organizing this program is a testament to his perseverance, his creativity, and his passion for what he does. So, and I can only wish him and the organization more strides as they aspire to even greater heights. Thank you.